Hi there! Now if it's games you're after, I'm your man. But if you're looking for videos of cute pet dogs, I can't help you there. Yeah, it's the time again when I ponder my life choices in front of camera. Should I have bought these games or should I have bought a new mattress? Well, you know what they say. Physical challenges, they only make you stronger. So I'm buying games and I'm strengthening my back. You'd think it'd be a brick wall by now, judging how long I've slept on a shitty mattress. Anyway, let's take a look at all the games I got. I got 6. So, let's go. And we'll start with one that I already unboxed on this channel, and it was a survival game. I'm not really that into survival games overall. Sometimes I like to dabble in those and give them a little try, and sometimes I do enjoy those, but I'm not like going for survival games. It's just, if the mood's right, planets and stars are aligned, you know, I might get one. And I did. And yeah. Pacific Drive Deluxe Edition. Yeah, this was kind of a neat idea, so that's why I was drawn into this game. It just sounded such an original concept. You're driving around in your car, doing all the survival stuff. This is a game without monsters or, you know, people to kill. I didn't play this much. There might be some later on, but from what I played a little bit, well, you have this gas station, which is kind of your base. Obviously, because you're driving around in your car. You need a gas station, so, you know, you can fix your shit there when it gets busted. And trust me, it gets busted a lot. You're constantly fixing your goddamn car. But that's the nature of survival games, so that was to be expected. So you go on these missions, drive around some certain areas, and you try to find more stuff and do certain stuff. I didn't play this a lot, and it's been a while since I played this, so I don't remember all the details, but there's also a radio. You hear voices from the radio. There's actually people there, you know, who are talking to you. I didn't run into anyone yet in this game, so don't know. But I have to say, this one's got pretty interesting premise. Like I said, there really aren't monsters or men or beasts who attack you. There's more like these anomaly. There's supernatural events like unnatural storms and light balls and all kinds of stuff. I found this to be really Stephen King-esque world, almost, kind of. I dug that. It had kind of this weird shit supernatural meter there, you know, going crazy. You're not really sure the hell's going on. There are storms, but there's also a lot of different kind of supernatural fuckery around there too. So yeah, it's a really curious concept. While it's mostly dark, I wouldn't even call this a horror game. It's more like a Stephen King mystery supernatural shit game. So yeah, I was really digging the premise and all the challenges that this game throws in your way when you're driving around. You know, all that stuff you gotta worry about, electricity and lightning and whatever. But yeah, it's just a real interesting concept. You driving around in your shitty little station wagon, gathering resources and trying to make it by with all the supernatural happenings. So I'm not gonna talk more about this because I didn't play this that much. I'll say, if you're into survival games and you're looking for something a bit different from zombies and shit, this might be something you might want to take a peek. It is my understanding that this isn't that expensive anymore either, so might get this cheap, because I got this cheap from what I remember. I don't remember the actual price. 20 euros? Maybe 30. It could have been 30. Maybe 20 euros. I'm sure I said it in the unboxing video, so check that out if you want to know more. Except about the game, because in that video I haven't played it yet, so... Next game I got, I'm currently playing this game and I'm kind of really enjoying it. I'm kind of baffled, you know, why people aren't talking more about this game. It just kind of went under everyone's radar. I also did an unboxing of this game, and the game is Alone in the Dark. Yeah, this is a remake of the original Alone in the Dark, which came out in '92, if I'm not totally mistaken. I'm pretty sure it came out then. That was the Resident Evil before Resident Evil, actually. I think that game introduced the tank controls and all the static camera angles in different rooms and corridors, and you just walked around and you shot zombies, which is kind of why I'm baffled. I don't remember any details about the original game, but I do remember you shooting zombies. This one doesn't have zombies. At least I haven't seen any zombies yet. I haven't finished this game. There's 5 chapters and I'm on chapter 2. I've almost beaten chapter 2. But yeah, I'm currently playing this, really enjoying this, but no zombies. There's just weird creatures that are coming at you and well, I don't know. I guess you could call some of them undead or something. They look more like demons or shit like that. So yeah, I'm not counting those as zombies. Yeah, forget about what I was about to say, but yeah. But this is a really enjoyable game. What I checked, it's only like 6 hours long, so not much to play, but there's 2 characters, so you can beat it twice. So there is that. But then again, Resident Evil 2 Remake, that wasn't too long either, you know. Loved that game. That's one of my favorite games on PlayStation 5? PlayStation 4? Oh fuck, I had PlayStation 4 version. But yeah, really dug that game when it came out, you know. It was really high on my Game of the Year list. I'm not actually sure if it might have actually been my Game of the Year of that year when it came out. But yeah, this is kind of like it's got kind of same feel to it, third person. You go around in this manor. You're trying to figure out what the fuck. The main characters are Edward Carnby and Emily Hartwood. And Emily Hartwood is actually looking for, I believe it was some kind of uncle or something. The story is so far quite interesting. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, you can choose your main character. I went with Edward Carnby, who is the male character. And he's actually played by David Harbour. You might know him from that Predator prequel series called Stranger Things. Now you might be thinking, that's not a prequel to Predator. Jim Hopper. The guy's name was Jim Hopper in Stranger Things, and in Predator we see he actually dies in junk. Well, we don't see him die, but we find his dog tags, and Arnold even says, Jim Hopper.
Jim Hopper.
Stranger Things is a prequel to Predator. It has to be. That's my flimsy theory, and I'm sticking with it. So go eat a bag of dicks if you disagree. Oh, and also the other character, Emily Hartwood, is played by Jodie Comer. That's a real familiar name. I can't get anything in my head where I might have seen her or anything. I don't know. But yeah, as you wander around the manor, sometimes you get these kind of weird blackouts and you're transported into different places. Like there was this small level where you were on streets of I think it's New Orleans, because this takes place in somewhere in the south, like that. Yeah, it says here, psychological horror meets southern gothic. So yeah, it's got this kind of heavy voodoo type horror theme all over the game, and I'm really digging that. That's always really curious place to put horror in. I'm always fascinated by New Orleans and the swamps and all that, and all the kind of voodoo fuckery that's going on around there, you know, beheading chickens and poking dolls. So far there hasn't been any beheading of chickens in this one, or poking dolls, so not like that, but there is some same atmospheric mystery behind it. Yeah, gameplay wise, it's not Resident Evil 2 Remake or anything like that. It is a bit stiffer, but really enjoyable. But yeah, I feel like you'd be into budget version of Resident Evil, being detective in detective noir with all kinds of voodoo fuckery settings all around the game, and monsters and all that, you know, a little bit of survival horror. Well, young man, I got you a deal. Alone in the Dark. I do recommend it. I feel like it's a bit overlooked. It is short, and it is, what I checked, 60 euros in PlayStation Store at the moment, so I don't know, maybe want to wait for a good sale or something. I got the collector's edition, that was on sale actually. Originally I think it was like 200 euros, 250, somewhere around there, but I got it for 100, so not regretting it. That was actually kind of cool statue and all other kind of stuff in that, so you know, if you want to see all the stuff, check out my unboxing. But yeah, you want survival horror games? Maybe give this one a try. Good puzzles also. I'm really enjoying the puzzle elements in this more than in Resident Evil games usually. They're kind of cool, you know, keeps the old brain cells going, you know, keeps them nice and electrified, keeps them going, you know. You'll avoid Alzheimer's when you play games like this, so that's great. You might suffer a heart attack. Actually, this wasn't really, so far what I played, it's not like super scary or anything, but there was at least one jump scare where I almost shat myself. That was just so out of blue and random, but yeah, I won't spoil it. I do give this a cautious recommendation. Check it out. Oh, look who decided to show up. It's Randy. You want to do the next game? My next game, Anno, 1800. You want to eat it? You can actually eat it. You know why? It's a Ubisoft game. I fucked up. Well, I guess I'm keeping that intro for this game. Yeah, okay, I'm always shitting on Ubisoft, and I'm also blind, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, probably won't surprise anyone. I've been at the store countless of times throughout probably like last year or two. I've always seen this round. It's always been full priced, but I've always been like, man, that actually looks interesting. You know, it's got some strategic elements in it. You know, you build cities and I don't know, build your own empire, it says here. Manage a driving economy and guide your cities to prosperity. At times I like to dive into this type of game, so yeah, I've always been interested. Now this was really cheap. Luckily, it was, I think this was not 10, 15 euros, I think. It was on sale, so I was like, I'm buying that. I got it, I came back home. That's when I noticed, you know, Ubisoft. It even says there, a Ubisoft original. I was like, well, fuck. It's still in plastic, I haven't played it, because now I'm conflicted. But yeah, believe it or not everything Ubisoft makes has always been shit. They actually used to make really great games. It's just that this year's really been pounding Ubisoft, and I've heard Prince of Persia is great, but haven't gotten it, you know, I don't think there's a physical, I'm not even sure. No, it's a constant battle with wanting a game and hating company. Ubisoft has just pissed me off more than EA or Activision even. It's just, god damn it. But who knows, maybe I'll try this at some point, but haven't yet, and I wouldn't hold my breath. It does look really interesting. I might give this a try. Give old Ubisoft some benefit of doubt, so maybe. Next game I got is, this might actually be the most positive surprise of the year for me. I didn't finish this though, I gotta go back. I don't wanna, this game I actually wanna finish, but it was such a positive surprise, to be honest. You know, it came out of nowhere. I didn't see anyone really talk about. I saw trailers and some advertisement for this, but it seems like nobody really was like really into this, like, ooh, we're getting game out of this. And well, it was cheap, it was on sale, that's why I got this, and I am not regretting buying this. It's either this or Gory the Cuddly Carnage, which was the most positive surprise of this year. I reviewed that game if you want to go check out the review. That was a fantastic game too, but this one, it's called Sandland. It ain't perfect game, but holy shit, I've enjoyed this a hell of a lot more than I thought I would, you know, at first, you know. Anime style, you know, it's, there's always kind of this fear that they might feel kind of empty and real repetitive. You just go around whacking enemies and all that kind of stuff. But this one actually has, and this is probably why this was such a positive surprise for me, this one actually has vehicle combat. I've been thirsty for vehicle combat, so yeah, me getting vehicle combat for the, I don't know, I can't even remember the last time I played some car combat shit. I'd have been like Twisted Metal for PlayStation 3, or you know, that Full Auto 2 battle, but I can't remember even the game's name, but that was also on PlayStation 3. Whew. Yeah, nothing. This one has it. It is on the lighter side though, it's not, this ain't Twisted Metal, don't get me wrong there. Oh, Mad Max, that one had, I really enjoyed the car combat in that, PlayStation 4, I played that, yeah, that was last time probably. I don't remember anything else though. But yeah, in this one you can have a tank, you can have mech, you can have a golf cart of sorts, and a car and motorbike, and you can upgrade those with parts, and then there's also, you know, the regular kind of combat where you go around whacking enemies with your fists. And you're this little demon kid who is actually son of Satan, Beelzebub. I mean, he's actually Beelzebub. That's Satan. And I'm actually really enjoying the story too, you know. It's, I'm not really that into animes. I don't hate them. I watch some. I try to stay away from them because I don't have time. That's my biggest complaint when it comes to animes. I got movies to watch, I got regular TV series to watch, I got games to play. So I try to stay away from anime. The free time I have, I can't start dividing that with anime also. So that's why I'm staying the fuck out of anime. But I gotta be honest, I think this was anime book, whatever, comic, whatever crazy kids call those these days. But yeah, and I think like a year or two ago they made some kind of anime series out of this too, and I might actually be kind of interested in checking that out. I'm really digging the characters and all, even though the main character is this little boy and he's a demon. I was kind of worried he would start to annoy the fuck out of me, but actually the voice acting in this is, I'm enjoying it. It's actually pretty good, you know. This was really a just positive surprise for me. I'm really digging this game so far. You got open world, it's this desert and everyone's looking for water, and so you go on an adventure looking for a stream or a legendary fountain or something. So that's pretty much the overall story that sets the wheels in motion. But yeah, this was good. This was really good. I'm really enjoying this. God damn it. But not a perfect game. The vehicle combat is kind of bare bones, but you can do upgrading and all that. So there is that. You upgrade your vehicle and you have a level for your character. I'd say, especially if you can find this cheap and you find some interest in this, you want some vehicle combat, because Lord knows we haven't had too much of that in recent decade or two. Maybe keep an eye on this. And if you like anime, I think this is I'm not expert in anime, but I'm really digging this. Created by Akira Toriyama. I think that was the guy who just got who passed just recently. That name rings a bell. Yeah. Then I have 2 physical Nintendo Switch games, and well, I actually do have one digital, which I might just, well, I'll mention it real quick. Well, you see, the thing is, God, I really regret buying that. Well, you see, the thing was, I was drunk. I was with my friends. We were hanging out here. We were playing Boomerang Fu, which is the greatest party game ever made, because we always play that when we're drunk and we're here. Fantastic game. So we were playing a while. One of my friends, you know, we were like, maybe we should switch games, you know, play something else for a change. Quit Boomerang Fu. That's when friend fucking asked it, and I was drunk. When I'm drunk, money is no object, unless there's none. But even if there's like, if I have even this much money, you know, I'm using it. My friend asked, he might be watching this. If you're watching this, fuck you. But also we should drink again. But stop recommending games or asking games. God damn it, it's gonna cost me. But yeah, he asked, hey, you got that Super Mario Smash Melee shit? I didn't have that. I went to Nintendo store, I bought it, digital version. It was 70 euros or something. Only that type of game I played before was the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale whatever, and yeah, it was kind of enjoyable. I got the Platinum Trophy, but it wasn't like I wasn't hankering for more of that type of shit. So I bought it. I bought the Super Smash Melee whatever shit, Smash Brawl. What? We played it, a couple of games. I was drunk though, so I don't know how I'm gonna take the game when I'm sober, but played a couple of games. I was like, well, this is shit. I stopped. 70 or 80 euros, I can't remember. I think it might have actually been like 79 euro. Is there like some kind of edition with some DLC crap? At store I could have gotten that game for like 50 probably. Nintendo games, they keep their prices up, but that's on me. And that's my sad story how I got Super Smash, Melee Brawl, whatever. Anyway, let's check out the physical games. Okay, so my physical Nintendo Switch games, the first one I'm also kind of regretting, but not because the game sucks or anything, no. Game or games, because there's a collection, is magnificent. Some of the best games ever made. The reason why I regret buying this though, like week or 2 after I bought this, they announced a collector's edition. And that was, I bought this like a few months ago. That's how long it's been since I made my last pickups video or something, I don't know. But they announced a collector's edition, and that was gonna come out this fall or early winter. I think it was September or maybe it's October. I don't know if they already released it. It's not even that expensive. I could have gotten an unbox. If it's still coming, god damn it, I'm pre-ordering. Yeah, fuck, I don't know. The game, Double Dragon Collection. And yeah, collector's edition. I'm a huge Double Dragon fan. I love Double Dragon, even the movie. I went over that in my Guilty Pleasure Movies video. But yeah, I got this regular game, just game, not collector's edition with cool figurines and all that kind of shit. But I'm gonna go check if it's still coming. I'm getting it. I'm unboxing it. It's gonna be fucking sweet. Fuck. Titles included in the collection: Super Double Dragon Advance, which is the first time that one is in one of these collections, and I think Super Double Dragon might be first time too. I don't remember having that in any of the other dozen Double Dragon collections I have. I always buy the Double Dragon collections. I don't care how many times they print out these same games in same fucking collection. I'm getting them, and I'm always playing through Double Dragon 2 because that's the greatest game. Oh, anyway, yeah. Super Double Dragon Advance, Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, Double Dragon 3, The Sacred Stones, and Double Dragon 4, which was the new one they came up or released like a few years ago. That was made in the same graphics as Double Dragon 2, which is the greatest Double Dragon game. I love it so goddamn much. I should really give Double Dragon 4 a better try too. Yeah. I had that, some kind of limited or collector's edition of that too, from Limited Run Games. Also Double Dragon Neon, that one I also unboxed on this channel. Anyway, the NES Trio, which is fantastic. Well, the second one is one of the best games ever. Third one, alright. First one, but the second one, that's crown achievement of beat 'em up games. It was really cool to try out Double Dragon Advance for the first time. I never tried it before, and that was actually pretty damn good. You know, just keep in mind it came out for Game Boy Advance. I'm not selling you some high-tech modern shit game. So you know you gotta take the old mechanics and old graphical style and all that old kind of stiffiness with it. Keep that in mind. I'm not saying it's like Streets of Rage 4, which is a modern beat 'em up game made in these times. Also Super Double Dragon, I tried that too. I've given it like a quick try before at some point. I believe I played it on emulators as a kid, so yeah, not really. But Double Dragon games, I've talked about this so much. Great beat 'em ups. I'll always love this. I'll always buy every collection they come up with. I'm stupid that way, I guess, but yeah. And then we get to my last game, which is pretty goddamn fantastic for what I played it. I played it like 5 or 6 hours, so I'm pretty early, but it is my understanding it is under 30-hour game. So in that sense, I've beaten like 1/4 almost, 1/5, 1/6. And the game is one that I actually unboxed too, because this is some kind of weird edition. Oh, you can't see the name there. Sea of Stars. The little bit I played. This is kind of like a love letter for old 16-bit style JRPGs that came out for Super Nintendo and possibly Sega Mega Drive or Genesis if you're in North America. I'll never understand why North Americans decided to name Sega 16-bit console after a band that Phil Collins was drummer in. I mean, it's a good band, but could have chosen something else. How about Sega Slayer? Or if that's a bit too heavy for you, how about Sega Kenny Loggins? But yeah, Sea of Stars. This is like I said, 16-bit style JRPG, and it's this isometric view where you go around the world and try to get levels and stop the ancient evil, like it's always in these type of games. Really digging the level designs and all that in this. You know, there is this overall map. So far, it's not like been this huge open world map. It's just a little path you use to move to the next area, pretty much. It's like Chrono Trigger in that sense, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's been so long since I played Chrono Trigger. Why don't they come up with a remake? Remaster of that. It doesn't need a remake. It needs a remaster with collector's edition and shit. I get that. But yeah, you move to the next area and the level designs where you go around and beating enemies. It's really good. You know, you have to keep your eyes open. There's a lot of puzzle elements and secret paths you can uncover. This is really a love letter to those old JRPGs, and I think they did a fantastic job. Maybe the story isn't the most engaging so far, at least from what I played. I do remember being more intrigued with Chrono Trigger's story when it comes to that element, but combat, I'm really enjoying turn-based. Goddamn good old turn-based. Just like us old farts like it, whose reflexes are, you know, gone to shit. Good characters, I'm really digging them all, and apparently this won like all the awards. Best independent game, best indie game. Oh, it was only nominated as best role-playing game. But yeah, really enjoying this so far. I'm playing this and Alone in the Dark, kind of switching between these. So yeah, if you're into those old 16-bit, I might say this actually takes some influences from PlayStation 1 era RPGs, JRPGs too, somewhat. You know, they do look better, the characters, than 16-bit. I mean, 16-bit looks great, but the graphical style here is, it's not 16-bit exactly, but it does resemble that. But this one looks like it could be on PlayStation 1 though, if they went with cartoony graphics and not with those weird polygon messes that Final Fantasy VII went. The characters look like shit, kind of, but they were at the same time they were real charming, and that is the greatest JRPG ever made. So I'm not shitting on that, but I do have to say they looked like pile of cardboard boxes, pretty much glued together. I don't know, but really enjoying this so far. So yeah, I'm recommending this if you're into JRPGs and you're looking for something new, because it's not like we're getting too much of these old style JRPGs. Anyway, fuck off, and I'll fuck off, and we'll see back here when I upload more crap. And I'm gonna go now, and god damn it, I think I should give that goddamn Super Mario Smash Melee Brawl whatever shit a try while I'm sober, but at the same time I'm kinda pissed. It cost a lot of money. Fucking friends. It's like that dude from Lord of the Rings. Who keeps whispering shit in that one king's ear. You should buy that, you should buy that. And alcohol was whispering in my other ear. Yes, you should, yes, you should. So, I got two enemies. Friends and alcohol. Fuck. Goodbye. You have a good day.